Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jeffrey Browse. I'm from Class D 2022, and tonight, I want to do my task, that is summarize every single material that we have been passed. And the first one is standards-based assessment. This presentation discusses standards-based assessment, or SBH, an evaluation system that measures student achievement based on predetermined academic standard. SBH emphasized in the context of English language learning. The standards are designed to cover speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills. Systems such as essays and SCAN are used in adult education and workplace settings. However, SBH also presents challenges, including task bias and test-driven learning. Suggested solutions include students' content learning approaches and the use of varied assessment method. Ethical issues such as critical language testing and are also addressed, highlighting the importance of fairness and social awareness in the educational assessment process. And the second, there is principle of language assessment. This presentation explains the fundamental principle of language assessment, which is the process of evaluating an individual's language proficiency. The main goals are to determine language ability, identify strength and weakness, and provide feedback for improvement. There are 7 core principles. The first, validity. The test measures what it is intended to measure. The second, practicality. The test is feasible to administer and score. And the third, reliability. That is, the test produces consistent results. Authenticity. The test reflects free life language use. And there is respect. The test has a positive impact on learning fairness. The test is fair to all test takers. And and transparency. Their takers understand the assessment critical. This principle ensures that language assessment are not only accurate but also beneficial and ethical in the language learning process. And the third, designing classroom language tests. This paper use the principle and practical steps in this paper discuss the principle and practical steps in designing effective classroom language tests. It highlights the importance of understanding text objectives, choosing appropriate test type, aptitude, proficiency, placement, diagnostic, achievement, and constructing learn. Yet it tells its item as steps, including setting goals, drafting task specification, and designing multiple choice questions. Effective assessment should reflect learning objective and accommodate students' needs, provide accurate, meaningful feedback to support language learning improvement. And the 4, assessment and issues. This paper discusses fundamental concepts and issues in language assessment, testing, measurement, and evaluation in emphasis the importance of valid, reliable, fair, and context-appropriate assessment. Test types such as achievement, diagnostic, placement, proficiency, and aptitude are also explore current issues, include dynamical assessment, pragmatic components, and the use of technology in assessment. The main goal is to improve learning quality through effective and holistic assessment. And the last material is standardized testing. Is a language test designed consistently to objectively measure proficiency. These tests are valid, reliable, and widely used for placement, evaluation, or certification, such as TOEFL and IELTS. Although fair and standardized, they can cause stress and may not fairly reflect real-life communication skills. In the language testing course, students learn to analyze, design, and evaluate such tests and their impact on language learning. So maybe that's it all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.